what were some of the key emphasis points in terms of defense? You go on a 12-0 run to close the game coming out of that.
Talking about the fourth quarter? I think we're just worried about stops. It really doesn't. We don't have too much going into that timeout. We've been in kind of that position a lot this year. So just buckling down defensively, getting stops. Those are usually times where you really key into the game plan and try not to give them any free looks, especially like a team that's like still in like an area where they can win the game. You don't want to give them free, momentum buckets, and that's what we tried to avoid.
And then kind of opposite side of the game, Chet, first 7 minutes, you seemed to really set a tone on both ends of the floor. How did you feel like you were able to impact the game there with your activity and just timing and everything?
Just trying to come out of the gates with some pace. We're at game 70-something in the season. Not for me, but for a lot of these guys. So just try and, kind of set the tone out the gates that, we got to really get up and down the floor and keep that pace. It's worked for us all season, so we had to keep it going.
Chet, Mark and Shay talked about how you were aggressive, but all within the system. You were trying to do anything outside of the system. What goes into making it seem like everything is intentional, but making sure it's all within the system?
Just letting the game tell me what to do. The game usually favors the aggressor in terms of plays, calls. You can't make a shot without shooting it, but you can miss a shot, so don't shoot bad ones. And the game tells you good shot, bad shot, good attack, bad attack. And usually when somebody's open, then you know to make a play. And usually when you've attacked and you weren't able to get an advantage, then it's time to kind of churn things and give the defense a chance to mess up.
You barred up.
Who else we got? Go Myron, and then Andrew.
Sometimes, Chet, you get matched up like you got matched up with the star out on the floor. You like that? And not just this game.
Yeah, I like whatever coach tells me to do to try and win the game. I'm all for it. It's that simple.
Chet, what's the adjustment been like for you? Obviously, coming back physically, but then playing like the double big lineup quite a bit since you've been back. What's that adjustment?
Yeah, it's up and down. It's not perfect, but I don't think anything on the floor ever is. I think we've made great strides in different areas. We've seen how certain things look good and bad, and work to improve the bad things, and then continue to try and find the good things more. And it's not only been for me and Hart out there figuring that out, but also whatever other 3 players are out there. And I feel like we've done a really good job of sticking at it, and we've had a lot of really good moments and runs, and I think that's going to be a weapon for us going forward.
Martin?
Chet, recently it's become more of a topic of conversation just with Defensive Player of the Year and award season around the corner.
Lu Dort?
Yes, sir.
Lu Dort.
And I just want to ask you from your perspective as a big man, because we've talked to a lot of guards and wings, but just your perspective as a big, watching a guy out there on the perimeter, how impressed was that?
It's extremely impressive, and a lot of times bigs get credit for cleaning up guards' mistakes, but a lot of times what we see with Lu, especially when you're playing coverage and you're in actions, there is no action and you're not in coverage because he's blowing up all the actions. He's getting through. He's playing one-on-one out there. He's basically playing one-on-two and still staying in front of somebody, which is extremely impressive with how good the level of talent is in the NBA, and we've been seeing it all year. And it makes our job easier because, then we're kind of just standing back there watching him do his thing. And he does that all night on a lot of nights against the best players. And, it's kind of ridiculous that he hasn't gotten the recognition that he deserves for it. And I think this year is definitely the year that he should.
You mentioned Lu's defense, but on a night where you guys didn't shoot too great as a team from deep, he makes 4 threes for y'all. He kind of speaks to this ability he has to whatever you guys need on any given night, he's able to step up.
Big game Lu. He sees the letters ESPN somewhere and, decides to turn around. So, let's do.
Anybody else? All right, thanks, guys.
Yeah, I'm good.
That was riveting for me. Good talk, Jet.